Hello, it's Hannah, and welcome to A Dream in Midsummer. It's a remake version of the original. I forgot what the original is actually called. I had it bookmarked somewhere, and I'm scatterbrained. Especially since tomorrow I'm going to college, so I don't know how much I'm recording. Well, tomorrow for me, for you guys, I have been in college for about a month. So this was marked as a Shakespeare style of Hetalia, so I'm very curious to see where it goes. I like some Shakespeare things, not a fan of Romeo and Juliet, but Hamlet's cool. So gotta see what's going on. Ooh, that's cool. Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to best bride bed will we, which shall be blessed, and issues there create. Ever shall be fortunate, so shall all couples three. Ever true and loving be, and bloats of nature's hands shall not in their issue stand, never a mole, hair, lip, nor scar, nor mark prodigious such as are. Despite nativity shall upon their children be. With this field do conceit, every fairy shall take his gate, and each several chamber blessed. Through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of its blessed shall ever be in safety's refuge. Trip away, make no stray, meet me all by break of day. Our tale begins in the most joyous of eves. Who's that? It looks like a fairy. I think this is actually Rome. I don't know. I know all the Hetalia. I know there's Hetalia characters in it, and that was about it. And it was like Hetalia and Shakespeare, and I was like, I'm sold. Let's see where this is going. I don't know if this is Rome though. We're gonna assume it's Rome until I get other confirmation it's not. Ah, at last. It's so nice to see hard work come to an enjoyable end. I guess she's Egypt. Just based on the way, they're presenting her. Still, one more moon until the wedding. And then our country shall be united in a lifetime of peace. Though, perhaps the silence shall wear thin our ties at this rate. Yeah, there we go. Synagogue of Varagus is requesting an audience with our emperor. Oh, of course he is. Oh, no. That has to be Rome. Geez, then who's the other guy? I don't know. My emperor, I am here to reaffirm a father's rights by his kin, after a troubling affair within the unlikely surroundings of my very household. A trouble in the Varagas household? Why doesn't that surprise me? But alas, my humor falls on deaf ears. What seems to be the problem? My younger grandson, Feliciano, as you know, has never truly settled for the affections of one woman alone. He says he never truly understood the long-term benefits of being with a woman. Though he might say he spent too much time with his mother and little time away from the nursery, unlike the other members of my family. However, I found my grandson a match that befitted him. He seemed to be the picture of disappointment. I have told you before, no. It's not that I don't appreciate what you've done, but I just don't love him. Antonio is a very nice man, and anyone would be lucky to have him. But no. Just won't listen. I made a promise. I love Ludwig. I have for a long time now. Ludwig is not a real son-in-law material. Sorry. There's not going to be a voice for this because I messed it up the first time, so that's okay. So we're just going to make it better. He is a poor, uptight boy who doesn't even come from here. Not like Antonio, he's a respectful man of the Carrillo family. He has agreed to pay a very handsome dowry for your hand. Choosing money or your grandson's happiness. A rather selfish decision, don't you think, Romulus? Sometimes it's a man's seriousness towards his feelings that can only be confirmed with material proof, my emperor. Some men would pay far higher than I have. Oh, this is Antonio. Jeez, that's a look. Put a name tag on these people. That's so strange. I can't complain too much since I didn't really look through the face sets. So, but you know. Some men would have paid higher than I have and would have cared very little for their partners. Feliciano is very lucky to have someone as genuine as I am when I say he shall want for nothing. Oh, this is Ludwig. Okay, that makes sense. Who's the blonde boy? A speech that I'm sure you would be saying in request for another's hand just a week ago. Forgive me, Emperor, but I have spoken without permission, but I can't let this behavior continue. It was not until Master Varagus approached him that he leapt at the opportunity. Is that true? Whether this is true or not is irrelevant. The laws of this country dictate that my word is the law and that their absence follows dead. I have the right to a state whom my grandsons should and should not marry, and if my grandson has the nerve to stand against me, then the law states that he should be put to death. But no. In ancient law, I'd hoped that society had outdated the need for such laws, but apparently not. It's true, the law does favor your grandfather on this occasion, though perhaps chance there may be a loophole. Really? That is, if you're so opposed to your grandfather's decision, you could seek the sanctuary at the nearest temple. Devote your life to chastity and eternal spiritual servitude. It seems that I'll be seeing you bright and early tomorrow morning. Oh, Senor. That's probably what that is. Senor, until tomorrow, my emperor. I wouldn't keep your hopes up, Romulus. Really, because where I'm standing, it seems my victory is already in the palm of my hands. Sometimes it may seem that way, but sometimes the affairs of the heart have a mind of their own. Feliciano. Don't be like that, Feliciano. It can't be that bad. That bad? I don't care. I don't want to marry Antonio. I don't want to marry him. I don't want to go to a temple. And I don't want to die. I want to be happy and to be with you. I don't care about anything else. I'm not sure what can be done. You have a family abroad, don't you? We can run away together, run to your family, and live happily ever after, see? Then we can be happy. It would seem like a logical choice, but are you really okay with leaving your family? You know you won't be able to see them again. I just want to be happy. And if no one would rather see me dead than happy, then what's the difference? Should I meet you by the tallest oak tonight, then? You mean you're really going to do it? Are you surprised? Ah, no, it's not that. It's just that I didn't even have to persuade you. Why would you have to persuade me? I don't exactly want to see your stubbornness lead to death. Then tonight, amore mio. I guess this has to be Lavino. Yeah, Lavino has the up curl and Feliciano has the down curl, which is kind of interesting. That's the only way I could really tell them apart, because that's what everybody continues to draw, because that's how the anime works. Feliciano's curl is like northern Italy's curl is a little downward. In southern Italy or Romano here, his curl has to go up. All work and no play. Lavino. I guess it's easier for some lounging around, being doted upon by every man that comes into his life. I'm too frustrated for this. Right, where's the list? I need meat from the butcher, perfume for my mom from the apothecary, and I need to pick up the marriage paper from the temple. Okay, huh. If I have anything left over, then I can get myself something. How kind of him. 500 people. You have 500 pieces of gold to purchase meat, perfume, and the marriage papers. There must be money left over to buy a snack afterwards. Remember, get the best quality you can. Not now, I have crates to move. Vino, I'll be back later, I have errands done. Don't leave me waiting too long. Is this like a fishery? Fresh fish. She has for her age, she has impressive lungs. Vino! That must be the butcher. Welcome, what can I get you? Looks like some. They're not for me. Then, is there hope? I kid my child not to worry. Don't forget. Alright, so we need to go to the apothecary. That might be this. Oh no! Here you guys, here. Have a safe journey home. I better get everyone together. Alright, let's go this way. Is this who's this? Ah, you return. Yeah, here you go. Very good, now I have work to do. Looks like I did well. Well, I guess that means he doesn't appease his mother, because you could only pick 300 of one of them. Hey sweetheart, how was town? I got your perfume, Mama. Oh, what's wrong? It's nothing, I'd prefer something sweeter. Thank you, though. I messed up bad. Well, what did it want me to do? I could only pick one person. You gave me 500, and 500 is not enough to buy the expensive perfume and the cheap meat. Either I bought the cheap meat and the sweet perfume, or I bought the cheap perfume and the cheap meat. I mean, expensive meat. Meat is better than, logically. Perfume, you can make that at home. I've done it before. It's not hard. You can make your own perfume. Like, you take natural flowers and make your own perfume. That's not hard. Lady, make your own. Oh, fratello, there you are. I have amazing news. News? You didn't find a secret supply of food underneath your bed, did you? You know, Mama puts it there so you won't try to steal some from the kitchen at night. She does? No, it's not that. It's about the meat and the Ludwig that are eloping tonight. Eee, I'm so excited. Eloping? But no one's gonna kill you. You're meant to be marrying that bastard Carido tomorrow, aren't you? Silly Ferretta, we're eloping. If we asked for permission, then it'd be against the very description of the word, wouldn't it? I'm just surprised you understood the meaning of the word. Still, I suppose it's nice that you care, Fatala. I don't care. I just rather Nonon was just in a good mood tomorrow. I plan on spending the entire day doing nothing at all. Well, there's nothing you can do about it. You won't tell Nonon, Ludwig are planning on running away as soon as he'd fall asleep after drinking and eating all night and heading to the tallest oak tree so he can run as far away as no one can ever suspect us finding us in Ludwig's father's house in the Germania kingdom, would you? Did you tell everyone in intense detail your plan, or am I just the lucky one? Details? Oh no, Ludwig told me to keep it a secret. You promise you won't tell anyone, please? Fine, I guess. But only because you're my brother. You should. I'm happy, but you're usually doing things in favor of your interests. There's nothing in this for you. Can't you just be happy I'm doing this because I'm your brother, goddammit? I guess. I'm going to miss you. Mama, too. Ah, I guess I better go check on Nonon. Grazie, fratello. Should I really be encouraging him? Though I guess it finally teaches that Spanish bastard a lesson for what he did. For what he did. What did he do? At least the majority of us are gathered, I guess. Then let us begin. Oh, it's Austria! Apologies, fellow musicians, but the directions I was provided appear to be incorrect, completely incorrect. Then how about you write your own goddamn directions? Just sit down, I've been waiting long enough. Don't start you didn't start the meeting without me. My friends, you have my thanks, though I guess you would do that. Though you would do that without the grand pianist, I do not know. Okay. So what it looks like in the room is Switzerland. The picture right now is Liechtenstein, Poland, and Lithuania, and Austria. That looks like the 5 that we're dealing with. And this looks to be Switzerland. Anyway, we're all gathered here instead of our usual rehearsal space to discuss preparations for tomorrow's performance. You mean for the Emperor's wedding? Who else do you think it's for? Duh. Yes, for the Emperor's wedding. Anyways, we wanted it to be a surprise, so in order to do so, we cannot meet at our usual rehearsal space. Does anybody have an idea where would a suitable place be? Perhaps we could rehearse out in the... What do you mean we're not rehearsing in the usual place? I said... There are rehearsal places right outside the palace. Anyone who passes by is bound to hear what you claim to be the throes of passion on the piano. Guys, how about we rehearse out at... I do not play a mere piano. It is a grand concert piano. And just how do you expect me to relocate my instrument? It's not quite as tiny and meager as your own instruments. Guys, I'm sure that the arrangement shall be made, Your Highness. Ahem. I do believe Taurus wanted to say something. Yep, Lithuania. He does? Do you? You do? Yes. I was wondering if the people wanted to meet at the tallest oak tree in the forest tonight. It seems to be a local landmark far enough from town to be noticed. Right? But how on That sounds like an excellent idea. Taurus, is everybody agreed on this? I am. It sounds nice. I suggested it, so... Well, I'm certainly not great. Good, we're all agreed, yes? Yep. Yeah. Yes. No. Excellent. Then I shall see you all tonight. Meeting adjourned. Bye. Damn. Well, I never. Looks like a ton of people are meeting up for that tree. This is the lady getting married. Oh my god, it's France. That was who the fairy in the beginning was. It's France. Oh, there, sweet Fae, what brings you to the corner of this forest? Foul pixie, you scared me. Where I step is not your concern. We cantre, my darling. Our king has granted me the petition to do so. He awaits his fair beauty, the queen, to come and dote upon him on the moon of the midsummer, like she is expected to do. Oh, of course, our fair queen could hear such a demand. She would be quite amused by the very idea. Amused? I doubt our king means to amuse her with her responsibilities. Our queen has announced such responsibilities with delight. She would not follow a man who would just so readily dote and jest upon the human wanderers in the same respect he owes her. But if you do not believe me, approach my fair queen now. And I do hope she has a means to explain herself as her approach to our bold king. Oh, Prussia. Ah, well, if it isn't my fair queen, who appears before me like azaleas, beautiful yet deadly. Maybe this is Hungary. If it is, it's a very pretty picture. Well met, divine king of fairy court. It's nice to see you with your lips idle for once. Smart words coming from a woman, too involved in the relationships of men. Was it not you who was responsible for the emperor's straying interests? It was not I who allowed to set the example and allowed me freedom to meddle in the affairs of those below. Perhaps you should spend a little less time chasing underskirts in dear Isis's boudoir. A king is free to do as he pleases, and a queen isn't. Hear this, court of fae, the pixies, the nymphs, and the elves. I denounce the bet of the king and everything there is to do with such a man. Ha! To forswear such thing is against your very nature, for the child that Remus bestowed upon you is in the last summer's eve. That challenging boy is an offering to us, not to you. If you think you can leave with him, you are quite mistaken. For one whose only interest is to make the boy a henchman, I do not believe you are truly in need of him. Besides, his mother decided the honor is mine. Night after night we did spend together, talking under the low sun of Cyprus. She was such a lady of my court. As she raised many fae children who join us today, not once did she complain and sought out my company above all others when she left to bear the child. I was saddened, but in her absence, the promised child has given me happiness once more. A pretty story. You make the hearts of demons swell. Believe me, I do not intend for a demon such as yourself to feel any sort of emotion towards me. Why, you... How long do you intend to stay in these woods? 2 nights and a day until the dawn of the to-be empress's first night by the martial bed. My court should like to celebrate the coming of these lovers despite their trials. Should you wish to join your presence shall not be detested in the merry time, only if you behave yourself as suitable for the Fae King. Give me the changeling boy to be my squire, and you shall have your peaceful evening in frivolity. And so your habits die hard. Away, sweet fairies of my court, we shall not linger around such a foul smell. Foul smell, she says. There is no one fouler than you, sweet Elizabeth. Though perhaps your fragrance can be sweetened. Francis, a plan. You plot against the queen? Are you sure that is wise? Her fury shall no doubt be felt worldwide. Her fury is the aim. In finding that fury she shall learn. And what is the grand lesson we are supposed to be teaching her? We're going to teach her the errors of her ways. Here is the plan. You have heard, have you not, of the flower they call love in idleness? A rare beauty in the forest, yet it is known to me. Pluck this flower, and I shall draw the queen to the flowery pillow. While she sleeps, pour the dew that it gathers in the petal across her eyelids. I shall create a creature of such hideousness to discover when she wakes that underneath the influence of the dew, that her vision turns to beauty. She shall fall in love with the monster then I shall expose her for her foolishness, and her lesson shall be learnt. Are you sure? Are you sure, my king, that plan shall run smoothly? Of course, for I am the awesome king, and my plan shall go without flaw. Now go, be quick in search of this flower. At last my revenge shall be fulfilled, and soon my dearest queen shall be in my arms worshipping me. Looks like we're gonna be Francis. Love in the idleness, that is what wants him, Well, I guess I should start searching, though perhaps a nymph or two could help me out. Holy shoot, we should save. Oh look, a tomato! A reward for a job. We should save. Are there butterflies? Oh, that's so cute! I'm not a crowd pleaser, I stand alone. Oh, that's so cool. I'm very rusty on my Shakespeare, but this is really cool. Dang block. This is really beautiful too. Oh. Finally, I do hope Gilbert does not send me looking for another one. Wait. Someone approaches, I shall watch from afar. For God's sakes, Lavino, leave me alone. Like hell I am. I'm not going home until you leave my fratello alone. If you're so dang concerned about me following Feliciano, then why the hell did you tell me where he was going? That's none of your damn business, damn it. What's the matter? Suddenly feeling guilty? Shut up. You're a dark horse, Lavino, betraying your own brother. I'm surprised you didn't tell Romulus. I didn't want him to get in trouble, you idiot. Trouble follows that child when he does not behave. It's no one's fault but his own. Don't. Oh, leave me be, Lavino. You've done enough. Please. What was that? I see it how it is. How long did I spend trying to win your hand, trying to win your favor? 24 months. 24 months I fought endlessly with your temper, your bitterness, your insane insults. You treated me as though I was nothing but the dirt on your shoes. You played with my affections and left me the cold. I went through hell and back for you, and you loved me not. And now here you are. My affections are on your brother, and you suddenly feel for me? Ha! That's not... Well, it's too late. It's too late. The window is closed. I do not love you. In fact, I detest you. So go. Run back to your home and lock yourself away and let me know. Don't worry about me. When I return with your brother, you'll be seeing plenty more of me in your life. You bastard. You sick, twisted moron. Like hell, I'm gonna let you ruin another life. I'm not leaving you alone. I'll drag you back before you find my brother. Bastard, get back here. A trap of the fair, the heart. I should keep a closer eye. Help guide this young boy away from danger. Where the hell did that bastard go? And that's where we'll save it for this time. Levino is trying to make up for his mistakes. It's harder than it looks. Aww. So next time we'll be figuring out where this goes, because I'm actually very interested in where this is going. This is kind of fun. A lot of talking. I knew it was like the Shakespeare of Hetalia, but I was like, dang, this is good. It does start with a modern Shakespeare idea. It sounds like it's going to be a romantic tragedy. A Shakespearean tragedy where no one learns the lessons and those often end in death. That's what it sounds like it's going to turn into. But it could be a comedy. I don't know. It's just really early on, but it looks like it's going downhill. So there has to be an up point somewhere. So I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.